So six of you voted to see some Nightmareish AI generated art, and before you ask, the link to the AI generator I use for this is in the description down below. It's called Night Cafe, and you can make some pretty cool shit with it. If you're not artistically minded or talented as I am, you can make cool backgrounds. You can whatever you can type within reason. You can make some cool shit. But okay, so here's the first picture. All right, so there we go. If I turn on like a, okay, let's go back to. So this one's not too bad. It's like some kind of undead, like just amalgamation before like a dark storm. You can see a castle in the background. This one's pretty tame, but this one just fucked with my head because we have like these like flying demon things. It has multiple rows of teeth, and there's one here in the background, and there's all these zombies and like one thing you'll notice that's weird about these pictures is it can't really do arms. People's arms are fucked up in like horrendous ways. And I don't know, this just looks like something straight out of hell. You've got again some fortress in the background. You got these flying things that just are fucking eating people. And it's you might have a third one here in the background, and it's just pretty wild. Um, there's like ominous glow inside the mouth there, and the closest one, I don't know. The AI does do a good job. Of course, this one is just nightmare gold because you have this guy in the middle. You have his like right arm that's twisted at a 90-degree angle, and same thing with the left arm. It's like just twisted around, and he's like screaming, running towards the camera. You got some kind of fucking spider beast thing in the background. You got two flying. It looks like something out of just my nightmares. You have like a flying wraith in the background, and the longer you look at these, the more horrible the other details you see. And man, I don't know. Just some of the stuff is just wild that a artificial intelligence can come up with this just fiendish, nightmarish settings. Whereas this one's not too bad. You got some kind of goblin creature, and then you got like a living boat in the background. If you see its eyes and mouth, again, very weird, very strange. And see, this is one thing that scares me about like artificial intelligence. If it's already creating like fiendish nightmare shit like this, how about we not integrate AI into like weapon systems? You know, like the Terminator series. How about we not do that, or like synapses into our brain, or anything. Let's keep AI locked up, please. Of course, this one is pretty good. It's like some kind of zombie like leader. I'm gonna say zombie priest, and he's kind of like calling all these other ghouls and zombies. And again, his arms are just messed up. And this one, he's got like a monocle. He's got like part of his face like torn off. This is like pure nightmare. For this is something that would like haunt my dreams. Again, you've got like this dusk, just dark, and that's one thing I find amazing about this is you could come up with so many great stories. And that's where I think like AI generated stuff is great. If you're a writer and you have mental block about writing about stuff, you can just fire up one of these AI generators and you can come up with stories like this one, for example, like a wronged undead priest, or like maybe a heretical priest that was burned at the stake or murdered somehow comes back to life through like occult magic or something and creates a horde of zombies. You know, that would be a cool story. In fact, I still want to work on like an old west like necromancer story. I think that'd be pretty freaking cool and terrifying. And the cool thing about the night cafe is you can upscale these pictures. So while although the detail's not great, you can upscale these to where they have more detail, which like is pretty impressive. You'll have to remember that there's advanced settings when you are generating pictures where you can have bigger widescreen photos, and that's or pictures generating. That's what I did here. Of course, again, we got some kind of like dark mage, goblin ghoul, and he's staring right at the camera. There's some kind of like floating occult airship in the background. Again, there's this fog. There's like a bridge in the background, and again, and I might upload these pictures if you want to look at them yourself. They will be on Subscribestar, I think, in a batch. Like, I think I can upload these on up there. Of course, that'll be a public post. So if you guys want to like look at these yourselves, can. Of course, this one's very, very Silent Hill-esque because we got a pyramid head. I don't know how the AI even knows that that's a character, but he's got like a spear. You've got a light. And the thing that's like disturbing about this is like the light sources. It's a light, but it seems like it's like a false light, like it's misleading. Like a lanternfish, and not to quote the whole Alex Jones shtick, but the light sources just seem, usually light is like a comforting thing, like taming presence, but with these pictures, the light just makes it worse, and it seems like even the light itself is like fictional, due to like the just tone of these pictures. You've got like a graveyard in this one, at the bottom right of the screen. And yeah, it's just very free. This one's pretty good too. You have like this giant undead creature with like a messed up arm. And of course, if you look at the bottom left corner and you follow it about a quarter of the way, you see like a whole bunch of little people down there. And of course, again, it's a very foggy, like medieval setting. Again, could be very easily used for inspiring works of fiction and storytelling. And that's one thing why I love these Night Cafe, AI generated stuff, is because you can visualize and you have a medium to look at. You can just go from there and come up with creative stories if you like writing stuff. This one isn't too bad. This one was actually kind of cute. It looks like a little imp. Again, you have a setting, but this one weirdly came out kind of like I don't know. This one just doesn't seem that creepy because it looks like a little imp that's like that doesn't want to be evil. I don't know. Maybe you guys have a different one, but yeah. Again, the AI does a good job at designing these vast landscapes, and of course, there's the red scented lights or red accented lights. And of course, they have the bright light in the middle there that the goblin's like gonna go to, or imp in this case. So of course you can just type in the more descriptive you can be, and you can also add modifiers from other stuff. So if you have like dark fiction, and they have different categories you can add to the lists and modifiers. So of course this one was done on a separate one. And yeah, this one's pretty good. It's like an evil mage that's like casting some kind of fire spell to consume some like sacrificial creatures or something. And this one has been upscaled. This is not the original like detail, but this one's just unsetting as shit. He's smiling. It looks like his eyes are like melted shut. He's got pointy ears, and it's like something straight out of Lord of the Rings. So there we go. There's 10 pictures. This one was from another set that has some good ones. But yeah, anyways, it's AI generated art for you. That's what 6 of you guys voted for. And I'll probably do more with this stuff because it's just too damn interesting. It is far too fun. Too, if you use this Night Cafe like AI generator, you can get free credits like daily, or you can pay money. I haven't paid a single like dollar to this. I will eventually in the future just to support this because it's amazing technology. But yeah, you can get free daily credits. I think it's like three or 5 credits daily. So if you just wait like a few days, you'll have enough to create a lot of batches of different artwork. or different AI generated things. And people say this isn't art, but I beg to differ. Even though it's AI generated, it's still human designed through words, descriptions, modifiers, and like just the minds of the people who type in. Just because it's not like painted, hand drawn, doesn't exactly mean it's art. I mean, if you look at, we're gonna get into it right here. If you look at modern art, for example, like abstract modern art, in my humble opinion, that is all shit and garbage, and I wouldn't consider that art, but technically it is art. But in my humble opinion, I hate modern art and abstract art because, well, let's be honest, most of it's shit. I mean, if I could take a handful of marbles and throw it at a campus, like if I can take a handful of marbles and dip them in paint and throw them on a canvas and sell it for $10 million, I could do that. But because, and I also think modern art and abstract art, and there's elements within art that is used to kind of launder money, if you ask me. But that's just my humble, shitty opinion that we can get into and cover later. But yeah, AI generated art is great because, and it's also not copyrighted because technically it's not really made by anyone. There's a lot of scandal involving AI art and that's copying and stealing people's stuff, but I don't believe that for a second because that would imply that the like generated art is thinking and has that kind of power to do so. I don't think the AI generated art is that smart yet, and I think it can draw elements from existing stuff, but I don't think it can actually rip off verbatim a art piece or someone's like original art. But there we go. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time. Stay happy, stay healthy, take it easy, and again, I'll see you next time.